Morning Prayer. Up to 100 talents of silver, 100 cores of wheat, 100 baths of wine, 100 baths of olive oil, and salt without limit. Ezra 7:22 BSB. Salt was used in every offering made by fire to the Lord, and because of its preserving and purifying qualities, it became a beautiful symbol of divine grace in the soul. It's worth noting that when Artaxerxes gave salt to Ezra the priest, he set no limit on the quantity. And we can be sure that when the King of Kings gives grace to his royal priesthood, he doesn't hold back. Often, we find ourselves limited in what we ask for, but never in what the Lord is willing to give. Whoever wants to gather much manna will find they can have as much as they desire. There is no famine in the heavenly Jerusalem that would make its citizens eat their bread by weight or drink their water by measure. Some things in God's economy are measured, such as the vinegar and gall we receive in exact portions, never a drop too much. But there is no such restriction on the salt of grace. Ask whatever you want, and it will be given to you. While parents may need to lock up the candy cupboard to keep their children from overindulging, there's no need to put the salt box under lock, and few would consume it greedily. A person can have too much money or too much honor, but they can never have too much grace. When Jeshurun became fat, he kicked against God. But no one needs to fear becoming too full of grace. It's impossible to have an excess. More wealth brings more worries, but more grace brings more joy. Increased knowledge often leads to more sorrow, but a greater measure of the Spirit is the fullness of joy. Believer, go to the throne of grace for a large portion of heavenly salt. It will season your afflictions, which are tasteless without it. It will preserve your heart, which would otherwise decay without grace. And it will kill your sins, just as salt kills unwanted pests. You need much, so seek much, and you will receive much.